Well, hey folks, Real Honesty with John Ritland, my review of WWE's Mae Young Classic 2, Episode 3, Season of the Witch, and much like Halloween 3, Season of the Witch, there was one match here that did not belong with the timeline of the tournament, and especially the rest of the matches tonight. Michael Cole, Renee Young, and Beth Phoenix on commentary, and Caitlyn versus Kavita Devi was the first match, and I'm sorry, it just wasn't very good. I have seen way worse women's matches, do not get me wrong. This was not an absolute, travesty. Caitlyn has improved. She was also hugely over. She wants to make the most of this redemption, comeback and do well. Great. I hope she does. She's still way behind a lot of women there in NXT and a lot of women on the main roster. If she can play catch up and get better, fantastic. Did she hit a couple nice moves in this? Yes. She still has a mean spear. Kavita Devi has size and presence, some good size and presence, and was trained by the Great Khali and is at least better in the ring than Great Khali, but that's not saying much. The thing is if she wasn't from India, I hate to say it, if WWE wasn't trying to expand into every single country to get as many network subscriptions and as many eyes on the products that they possibly could, on their product, their product in general, but the various programs they have, I don't think she would have gotten a second look. And that's nothing against her. She's trying, and maybe she can improve. This match wasn't very good, though. And Caitlyn had to go over. Of course she did. Spear for the win. There was one line, I believe, by Beth Phoenix, where she says, Caitlyn was a part of the women's evolution. I don't know about that, because there were women even back then that were way ahead of her. Now, she was at a point where WWE wasn't taking women's wrestling seriously, which is a shame, because I think even she had a decent series of matches with Eve Torres, who's somebody that tends to get forgotten about as being pretty good in the ring. Not great, but pretty good in the ring. I didn't really care for this match. Caitlyn, like I said, did hit a spear. It was what it was. Let's just get on to better match. This just wasn't very good. Maybe Devi can improve. I hope so, because I'm not that impressed with her beyond her size and strength. And Caitlyn, beyond her hitting a couple better moves, I really wasn't that impressed with. But now we move on to Toni Storm versus Jinny. I'm going to be very biased here, and this is nothing against Jinny, because Jinny did very well, but Toni Storm, big fan of Toni Storm. I met her at a Defy wrestling show last month. I had to think about it, because there was one in July and one in August. Fantastic. Fantastic. Great to see live. Very, very good presence. Super nice. Really, really super nice. She, no doubt, is going to be a big star in this, and so is Jinny. Jinny I've only seen a little bit of her. What I've seen, very impressed with. Both these women got good reactions and did very well. This was a very, very good first round match. Jinny said, apparently Jinny was inspired by, among other people, Jushin Thunder Liger. All right, that is over with me, because if you're inspired by one of the best super junior, or the junior heavyweights ever, then you're gonna get my attention. Jushin Thunder Liger, I think, like number 4 in my top 5 favorite wrestlers of all time. Yes, he's above Ric Flair. That tells you how much I love Liger. Jinny did well, though. There was really good grappling. Toni and Jinny did a great job with some great strikes, some great forearms. Jinny with great heel work and a really nice submission, like almost a sit-down surfboard type submission. Really good stuff. Like, you could tell she was inspired by Liger. That was really, really good. Toni did his Storm Zero Tiger Driver. It almost seemed like Jinny's head hit a little bit too soon, so hopefully she's okay. Toni Storm got the victory. And it was good. It was good for what it was. Jinny had a nice showing, really with some nice strikes. Can't wait to see more of her. And Toni Storm, of course, a big star. And at the young age that she is, both these women have such a bright future. Honestly, they do. Really. But Jinny, I was impressed with. I heard a lot about her. Hadn't been able to see her all that much. And what I saw, I was impressed with. So I can't wait to see more. And Toni Storm, big star as well. Karen Q versus Xia Li. I had seen, or Xia Li, I believe. Xia Li, who, shout out to Evelina Tweets, apparently, looked this up. She's 43 years old, Xia Li is, by the way. I wouldn't have guessed. I would have guessed she was about 25. I can't believe she's older than me. I'm 37. But Karen Q, I'd seen a little bit of. She was in Ring of Honor, I believe, also, and on various indies. Both had really good striking looks, like unique style, good kicks, good thing with, the martial arts and stuff like that. Really good strikes, really good kicks. very, very fierce kicks in some parts. Both these women put on a really hard-hitting match in a very short time and did well. I almost would have had Karen Q go over because Xylee signed to an NXT contract, and you could have had Karen Q go over. But still, it was what it was, and it was a good match for what it was. Xylee got a spinning axe kick while Karen Q was kind of on, just trying to get up off her knees. Boom, and 1, 2, 3. It was good stuff, and it was enjoyable. And to think that Xylee has not been wrestling all that long and is this good. Yes, Karen Q certainly was more of the veteran, no doubt, and had more of a presence about her, and hopefully WWE gives her another look. Honestly, they should. I don't know who has been signed out of the, out of the obvious women. I don't know who has been signed out of, a lot of the women that they invited. So we'll see. But I certainly can see a lot of these women being used pretty well. But yeah, Karen Q should get a look for sure because Xylee's already signed. But yeah, both did well for what it was. And then Mia Yim, I'm going to say Mia Yim, versus Allison Kay, a.k.a. Sienna from Impact. Really good. I was really impressed with this. Both women tore it up. And I got to be honest, Sienna won me over quicker. Mia Yim did have to, she won me over after a bit because it's at first I saw her and I go, okay. It's because the dollhouse stuff that she did. I believe she was part of that. I wasn't very impressed with that. Even though there was some good talent there. Mia Yim, I was like, okay, they're trying to bring in somebody to compete with Gail. But they're two different styles. And two different people. These women really tore it up. Great match to close this episode with. Gail Kim mentioned by Beth. That was really, really nice. Great kicks by Mia, great power by Allison. She really did well. It was very impressive. As Sienna, she really does have a massive, great presence. And I hope that WWE gives her... I know she was on a Shimmer show recently, and I believe she wrestles for Shimmer. And does well, don't get me wrong. I see bigger things for both these women. Whether they stick in WWE, whether WWE signs whatever... the dive was, there was a dive by Mia, and I'm not necessarily sure if the distance was gauged, but it was what it was. Allison focused on Mia's hand after Mia tried to chop and hit it right into the post because, that's a smart thing to do. That's one thing I never understood about wrestling. Hey, I got somebody up against the post. I'm going to chop them. Maybe I should make sure that they aren't going to duck first, but, it wouldn't be wrestling if there wasn't some goofy storytelling. Good grappling. I can't help but laugh at the name of, Allison Kay's finisher, the Big D. I'm sorry, I'm immature, but it was really nice discus lariat. Really nice finisher by Mia Yim, even though it was a little bit confusing about what it was and I had to see it on replay. Mia Yim gets a win, and it was what it was, and Allison Kay hopefully gets a big look. She is somebody that WWE could help build around. Her and Lacey Evans, I think, could have a really, really good feud if they had Allison Kay in NXT. If they wanted Sienna versus Charlotte, shut up and take my money, that would be great. They had a little back and forth on Twitter. But I'm going to give this a B, because I'm not going to let the Caitlyn Kavita Devi match discount the efforts of the rest of the women. So I'm going to say B. Do you agree? Do you disagree with what I've said at all, though? What do you think of the Mae Young Classic Tournament so far? Like, share, subscribe. Twitter handle in the description has been Real Honesty with John Mifflin, and I will see you soon.